If you've been wanting to create consistent content, potentially creating lead magnets, blog posts, scripts for your YouTube videos, great captions for social media, but you keep running out of time and you're not quite ready to hire a team yet, if this sounds like you, you're going to want to watch this video. Today, I'm going to share with you how I use conversion.ai to help me with automating the process of writing blog posts so I can write a blog post in 10, 15, maybe max 20 minutes. I also use conversion.ai, which is artificial intelligence, aka the power of Jarvis, to help me with writing my social media captions, my content for all platforms. You can even use it to write difficult emails or tough conversations. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive on in. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you guys is just so you know, if you check the links beneath this video, you'll see that I'm actually offering an amazing in partnership with Jarvis, the ability to grab 10,000 free bonus words. And you'll also get one of my signature exclusive trainings called the KLT method when you check out Jarvis using the link beneath this video. So we're going to dive on into Jarvis right here. And there are a ton of different templates that we could use to write this blog post. This is one for one of my businesses. What does a social media manager do? The first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and sneak on into the blog post intro paragraph. Let's go ahead and plug in the title right there. And the key audience for this one in particular is social media managers. Remember, the better your inputs that you put in here, the better your outputs. I know coders usually say like junk in, junk out, or garbage in, garbage out. So you can put a tone of voice. I usually do helpful, energetic, fun. Sometimes I'll even put Rachel Pedersen as the vibe. And sometimes that actually works, but we're going to go ahead and do energetic. By the way, in case you didn't know, I'm Rachel Pedersen. So I'm using blog post intro paragraph first things first. And since I have the unlimited version of conversion.ai, I do 10 inputs, or rather 10 outputs. I want to get as many as I can so I can piecemeal them together and find the perfect intro paragraph for this particular blog post. Now, if you have the lower tier of this platform, I would say probably go 3 outputs so that you don't blow through your words too fast, okay? So let's go ahead and take a peek. So we're going to figure out which one seems like a great one. Do you want to know what it takes to be a social media manager? Let's go ahead and copy this. I'm going to take portions of each of these. Or if you're a social media manager wanting to know what you should be in charge of, then this blog post is for you. Here we'll be discussing what social media managers do. Okay, let's go ahead. And I just tweak it a little bit, plenty of opportunities and skills that you can learn as a social media manager. So next we're going to go to new templates, and I'm curious, feel free to share your comments below and let me know what you think of this, because this is a game changer for us. I know that for sure. I'm going to next use the blog post outline to support me. So like, what does a social media manager do? And then I'm going to pick the ones, let's change this to energetic again. I want to come up with like what needs to be in this post. And we've been using mostly these Jarvis produced blogs, which is a helpful bridge until we find the right person to help us with our content writing. And so far, like, our content has been really performing, or at least starting to for the first time ever, which is really exciting. Okay, so while this is loading, let's go ahead and open a new window. I'm going to go to my blog post conclusion paragraph so I can wrap everything up here. So I'm going to put my call to action here. Grab our Social Media United for free. Now, let's go ahead and we'll put this in, what a social media manager does. Let's go ahead and generate those while that is going. Go ahead and generate that. As soon as that goes, we'll have a conclusion paragraph, which is awesome, as well as a blog post outline. I'm super excited for both of those. Okay, so first we've got a blog post conclusion paragraph. I'm going to go ahead and grab a portion of this and then tweak it slightly because it's not quite right. Grab our Social Media United. Here we go. That's perfect. A social media manager is a person who manages the company's presence on social networks. And if you want an overview of what it takes to become a successful social media manager, grab our Social Media United course for free now. It has everything you need to become a successful social media manager. There we go. So we've got the beginning and the end. Check that out. That only took a couple minutes. We're already at 251 words, which is pretty cool, I think. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use, I really like this. I think this is pretty good. There we go. And this is where we're going to have some fun, okay? Now, sometimes for blog posts, you could use the long form blog post format, which is available when you're on the pro version of Jarvis. I'm just going to use kind of a mix and match of things. I like to use the content improver. I kind of discovered that this one is super golden for creating really great blog post paragraphs. So they create content for social media platforms. Yes, that is totally true. And we'll do number 7, so much more. Social media, I'm just going to add this to bridge into the paragraph of conclusion. Social media managers can specialize in certain skills, grow their skills, and become well-rounded. And they may even take on different marketing tasks within a company. Generally speaking, the above points are what you could expect. Let's get each of these going. One of the most important people in any business. Well, I actually agree with that, but I don't know if everyone would. But let's go ahead and talk about this. So creates content for social media platforms. Let's go ahead and grab one more. We'll add this because I think that that's really good. The social media manager or a strategist. Okay, next up, we've got this. And then my team is going to proofread this, but normally I would just browse through it real fast, but I'm not good at editing at all. But I could put it through like Grammarly and then just read through it out loud one time. But because I know that my mind's eye like skips words as I'm reading, I don't want to do that and leave content that should be edited. But I also know that it's not the end all be all. So my team's going to check that out for me. Okay, let's check this out. I need to add maybe one more word. Actually, this looks really good. Okay, great social media manager monitors and analyzes marketing analytics to see what's working. It's important for a business to stay on top of marketing performance and social media performance data. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next section. We're getting close to being done, which is kind of fun. And I know that this delivers some value, even if there's a lot of jargon in it that we could make more simple. But I'm not going to worry too much about that because we can always expand this if it serves people from the get-go and then expand it into a super easy to understand thing. The process of developing a strategy develops. We're going to do a social media strategy. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to open another tab because once again, I like to do multiple things at one time. So content improver has been by far my favorite. Let's go ahead and add in a social media manager. Represents the company in an appropriate manner. Let's go ahead and generate. The company's is all about their target audience. Let's go ahead and take a portion of this. Creates a social that is all about their target audience. They develop a plan, which they may or may not have tested with small portions of the audience to make sure it was the right type of content. So I just make a few tweaks as we go, and I'm going to remove this paragraph because I don't like it as much, but developing, here we go. I like this one a lot. And let's go to the next one while we plug the topic 5 in. Now, by the way, for those of you who are like, what else can you use Jarvis for? I'm using it for text messages, for cards, for emails, for writing portions of my book, for creating my content, my captions, my scripts for social, which is pretty cool. If you guys want to see me break down how I use it for all of those different platforms, let me know what you want to see me use it for in the chat. Okay, let's go ahead and take a portion of this. There we go. A great social media manager ensures that all the content, they work hard at providing only fact-checked information, interesting links, and other items that will do no harm for the brand. And we're gonna remove this because I don't really like that. All right, let's get this one going. I'm gonna add once again, the social media manager coordinates with other departments. There we go. And I don't like that because, well, only per person. Okay, we'll add one more if we can because I want to add just a little more value right there. Let's go ahead and grab the second portion of this. There we go. I like that portion. That's pretty good. Okay. And we have one more to go, I think. Is that right? Yep, number 6. And then I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, final step. And then this blog post will be done. Let's see how many words we're at currently. Almost 1,000, not too shabby. So my team and I will just like smooth through this real fast. But like I said, the 2 steps that I would take right here would be plugging it through Grammarly and then just reading it out loud to make sure that everything feels aligned and makes sense. So let's take a peek. The role of the social media manager. There we go. That is very important. Okay, so let's check out our final word count. This is pretty good because this would have taken me a long time and brain space to write this blog post, but I'm super excited knowing I can get this to my team and that this blog post is going to serve a ton of people who are curious what the heck a social media manager does. If you want to learn more about Jarvis, just go ahead and grab your 10,000 free words. You may have to sign up for a paid like $29 or $99 monthly subscription with them to get the 10,000 free words, and then you'll also get my free program, the KLT method. So check it out. I will catch you guys later. Bye for now.